Kris, Rubie, ¿cómo se conocieron?
In Miss.
Pero usan en el micrófono.
Why? What was her name?
It was 11th or 10th grade.
It
11th or
was
12th?
it was the 12th of May.
Oh,
The leaves
fue en
were
un día caluroso
no.
donde el sol salió.
A ver, can we speak English and Spanish?
Lo que quieran.
Perfect. We're gonna switch back and
Tex-Mex.
forth.
La
Depending.
va a ver Villarreal, va a decir, ay no.
She wasn't my
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah, was my
She
teacher.
abused my husband. La madre,
Ay,
no te
no es
creas.
cierto.
Hey, no,
Ay, ya
you
vas a
you
empezar.
said names.
Yo
Cuadros,
sí.
you better take that off.
Yo sí, pero no dije nada así como
Okay,
que...
so, lo voy a decir como Edgar.
Honestly, she was the best teacher I ever had. I'm not gonna.
Villarreal. Sí.
She was so passionate about. She was so passionate about her job.
She was so passionate about correcting us
Honestly,
every time we
like
misspoke.
I felt like she woke up every morning and loved going to work. I
Era-
felt that. I
Sí.
loved going to her class.
Sí, sí.
It was a vibe.
Me gustaba ahí mucho porque hacíamos obras de teatro.
Sí. ¿Te acuerdas? Ah, no. Pues tú no estabas en mi clase. Se me hace que Edgar estaba en mi clase. Sí.
¿En qué
No, bueno,
grado-
no,
¿en
diles.
qué- bueno, ¿en qué grado se conocieron?
I was in what? What was it? 12, 11, 11.
11th grade. Entonces ya tarde. Yo pensé que eran...
No,
I didn't like
we-
her. You know, every
we
good
we
best
knew
friend
each
story.
other. We knew each other like I knew you,
middle school.
but we didn't really like
Talk.
yeah.
Ella me caía mal. La verdad. I'm not gonna lie.
Así, ¿verdad?
Ah,
Mira,
fuertes declaraciones.
fuertes declaraciones. No, no me caías mal, pero
No quieres rete
sé,
mal.
We
sé.
just didn't have friends in common.
Yeah. But then I thought she was like part of the crowd, like of the, how can I say it?
Los naquillos. Las fresas.
No, not really. Like more like
Los que se creían mucho.
los que jugaban deportes y así,
Ah.
como los que son de acá. O sea, bueno, yo me
Popular.
yo me consideraba como de México, ¿verdad? Los de México,
Sí,
los que
sí.
todos nos juntábamos, los que jugábamos soccer.
Sí.
Ella era más con los que
Jugaban
fútbol, no, fútbol en béisbol o algo
Sí.
así. Pero tuvimos, o sea, las dos somos muy inteligentes, cabe
Claro.
resaltar.
Of course.
No, teníamos como, ¿qué eran? AP classes.
Humildemente.
¿Qué eran ese pedo? AP classes.
AP classes, yeah.
Sí, ese rollo. Entonces,
The class we had together.
we had a class together and
Reading.
what was
My
her name?
favorite
Estaba
subject.
morenita esa maestra, ¿verdad? Pelo chino.
Morenita, pelo chino.
What was her name? Leatherman? No, not Leatherman. That was another one.
I was thinking the same thing, but no, not her.
I don't know, but she
Bueno,
teach
saludos
literature.
a Miss, I don't know.
Yeah, she later moved on to Sherryland, and then I was looking for her all over the place because she put me an F, and that was not my grade. And so if she watches this, she better because I could still
Apologize.
fix it.
She
Yeah.
better apologize.
Yes. So she was an English teacher, literature, right? And I don't know. I guess I don't know how we started talking, but we realized that we both were like very similar. Like we came from Rio Bravo, and
wow.
we
not
kind
a lot
of
of people know that.
yeah we had a lot of
A lot of people get surprised when I tell them I was born in Mexico.
you were born, but then I didn't know. Like usually
¿Tú también,
when
no?
we say we're
My
from
mom-
there,
my mom
I
went
no
to-
I was born here, but
Pero
of
de-
course my mom just
Her
crossed so that.
family's from over there.
Apúntale el mic, ándale.
Pero
Para que se escuche.
it's because it's something weird.
Edgar y Azael y Ricky se ven bien pros cuando están haciendo este rollo. Neta, o sea, no hacen tanto.
No, es que ellos estaban así y le apuntaban para acá y le apuntaban para acá, así. Like they didn't really notice. Y además estaban sentados más cerquita.
¿Y le vas a quitar lo que.?
No, así todo.
Ay.
No importa, no pasa nada. ¿Qué
Anyway,
Anyway.
going back
bueno,
to.
entonces se conocieron y...
No, espérate. I was just gonna say
Ah,
something
Rio Bravo.
weird because it's a weird fact. My mom already lived here, but she purposely went to go have us in Mexico.
Why is that?
So mi hermano nació en Reynosa y yo nací en Río Bravo.
Y tienen esa...
They do it.
Backwards. Everybody comes, you know,
Sí.
to have their kids
Así
here,
le hizo
but
mi mamá.
my mom did it backwards. And I guess it's because my dad was a U.S. citizen, so it was like I never lived in Mexico.
Y ahí tienen la marquita, aquí.
No, because I never lived there.
Pero yo pensé que era vacuna de
No.
todos los bebés.
I think my brother has it, but I don't.
Edgar has it. I don't.
Háblanos de la taquería. ¿Qué,
Oh.
qué especialidad es allí o qué onda? ¿Por qué decidieron abrir un restaurante?
Well,
Y Edgar me dice que tú eres la mera mera. Cuando le tengo una pregunta, me dice, pregúntale a Kris, ella es la mera mera.
La jefa.
ay, qué mentiroso.
La dueña,
Sí.
la otra.
La caballota.
La caballota.
La reina del
No,
sur.
pues nosotros la verdad es que nunca hemos estado en el negocio de comida.
Ajá.
Al contrario, más hemos tenido el negocio del transporte. Cosas muy diferentes, pero coincidimos con unos primos de parte mía,
Manuel y...
Emanuel y Carla.
Sí.
Son de Río Bravo también, por si cruzan el Río Bravo, pues para que vayan a visitar. Sí, ahí tienen su casa, pero tienen restaurantes allá. Tienen un restaurante de cortes, tienen un restaurante de mariscos estilo sinaloense y tienen los tacos de carne asada y tienen una carnicería.
Entonces juntaron con expertos.
Ajá, porque la verdad es que mi primo pues le ha sabido pegar a los negocios de comida, es muy dedicado en lo que hace, le gusta mucho.
Entonces
Sí.
fue idea de él y tú.
Más
igual.
que nada, nosotros lo veíamos, ¿verdad? Y como pareja, yo y Edgar decíamos, mira qué padre, o sea, como, ellos así como teamwork
Ya.
han construido poco a poco sus cosas, ¿verdad?
Sí.
También porque a veces entre pláticas, pedillas ahí, ¿verdad? Que nos juntábamos, platicaban de que, ¿verdad? Pues traemos muchas ideas en mente, pero pues no lo podemos plasmar. No lo podemos plasmar porque falta, no sé, ¿verdad? Como una persona a lo mejor como juntos para hacerlo. Y la verdad es que pues de repente así salieron entre pláticas de que, bueno, ¿y qué tal si hacíamos algo allá? Y que no sé qué, que esto, que lo otro.
Sí.
Todo era nomás así platiquillas, nada formal. Hasta que un día como que mi esposo ya tenía ganas de hacer algo así, algo que lo bajara del camión y que pudiera estar más tiempo con su familia.
Es lo que hace él casi todos los días, ¿no? ¿O
Sí,
ya no?
porque estamos ahorita de lleno en lo
Off-season.
del negocio.
Y off-season también, ¿no?
Ah,
¿O siempre es?
no, fíjate que ahorita se está trabajando el transporte.
Ok.
Como quiera tenemos ahí a un transportista que está todavía, no estamos fuera del negocio del transporte, ¿verdad? Nada
Sí,
más,
igual,
simplemente él
un
se
pie
bajó
acá
como
y otro
chofer.
pie acá.
Sí, no, y la verdad es que nosotros somos una familia grande,
Sí.
tenemos 5 hijos, tenemos 5 hijos, acabamos
Y
de
ya.
darle la bienvenida a nuestro recién nacido, sí, que ahorita lo está cuidando él, Edgar, y mi mamá. Y
la babysitter.
y pues nada, ya dijo, vamos a arriesgarnos a ver qué pasa y pues de la mano de ellos, de la experiencia y se logró los primos saga. Ya estamos más para allá que para acá el 18
sí.
de septiembre, si Dios quiere, abrimos las puertas al público y
La semana que entra.
El lunes.
el lunes para que vayan a echarse un taquito.
Estamos a septiembre.
Les va a ir muy bien, vas a ver. Está muy rico la comida. Eso es lo más importante, yo creo.
Sí, porque Cuadritos aquí nos tomó las fotos y
Dijo que ya probó.
así
Sí.
ya le tocó probar.
GPI.
GPI, no, mira, ni hablamos ahorita.
También Azael y Ricky estaban así, vienen como sentidos.
También. Pero
Cállate la boca porque trabajan todo el día y tú también.
Bueno, déjame les pregunto. Ustedes dos son mamás. Tú eres mamá de 5 hijos y tú eres mamá de 1. ¿Qué es la gran diferencia entre tener 5 hijos y un hijo? ¿Tú qué opinas sobre eso, que tenga ella uno? ¿Y tú qué opinas de ella?
Vas tú primero porque yo ya hablé de
Sí, habló mucho Kris.
yo pienso que. Pues yo vine de una familia pequeña. Entonces. I don't know, I guess I'm not used to it. Kris tiene más hermanas. ¿Cuántas son? ¿3 o 4?
Bueno, conmigo 4.
4. Y like me, it's just me and my older brother.
Sí. Tú vas a tener uno más.
Mi casa, o sea, yo growing up, my house was always very quiet.
Sí.
Yo era el desmadre. La verdad. Entonces, I don't know, I always pictured myself with 2. Honestly, I always said I wanted 2.
¿Cuántos-
And then I had 1 and I was like,
¿Cuántos
wow.
años tiene tu hijo? Damián.
Acaba de cumplir 9.
Ok, entonces ya estás lonely, ya dale otro.
No, lonely, no.
Sí, ya tiene 9 años.
He's still a lot of work. What do you mean lonely?
Pues él te lo va a cuidar. Él te va a cuidar a tu hijo. Ya está grandecito.
He's not gonna have time.
Oh.
He plays baseball.
Fun fact, both of our sons' names are Damien.
Oh, and are they good friends?
We named them without knowing.
Without knowing.
Really? Wow.
We actually reconnected because we met in high school, but nos volvimos a hablar otra vez.
That was, when we say high school, that was in 2011 or 12. 11, right?
Yeah. Wow, that sounds like forever ago.
2011. So, 2011. So that was how many years? 11, 12,
That's,
13,
Don't
14,
even
15,
count.
16,
I'm
17, 18,
That's when I
19,
graduated.
20. Oh my God, 12 years? More than 12 years.
Sí, casi ya 13.
Damn.
I met Renato because of Edgar
A
and
ver,
Kris.
¿cómo pasó? Cuéntanos.
Ay, wait. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Empezando.
Ah, sí, please.
Okay, but you were gonna start y luego te interrumpió Cuadros.
Ándale, dale.
Oh, I was going
Sí,
to...
sí,
Well,
sí. ¿Cómo nos conocimos?
Reading
okay, yeah.
class.
So it was in...
Digo, el reencuentro.
Well, that was in reading class, whatever, right? We kind of found that we had a lot of things in common, blah, 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 and that's it, right? So after like a couple of years, because after high school,
We both adulted.
after like reconnecting, we were at a point of our lives that we needed each other, I guess, like,
Yeah.
because we were going through the same type of issue, right?
Or
Problem.
like both breakups.
Yes. So we got together.
Wait, but did you initiate or don't forget about Johnny's Liquors?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how many locations of Johnny's Liquors?
Johnny's Liquors. Harlingen.
Laguna Vista.
Laguna Vista.
Laguna Vista
And Edinburgh. Johnny's Liquor. Aquí en vivo un commercial.
Okay, so
Liquor Cabinet.
liquor cabinet. Yeah, so we just kind of reconnected, and then we started
Pero
seeing
¿cómo?
each other.
¿Cómo se hicieron
It
reconnect?
sounds like we
We were just both newly single.
Ah, okay.
We had just left like really ugly
How was
relationships.
it? I don't remember. Yeah, how? Like, did I reach out to you?
I probably messaged you like, a ver, ¿cuándo vamos a Río Bravo?
Maybe. And then from there, ya no nos separamos, no nos soltamos nunca más. Juntas por siempre,
And
toda la
because of
vida.
her, I met
Oh yeah, like
Ay, amor.
first I met my husband, the love of my life.
Saludos, Edgar.
Saludos.
shout out.
I miss him.
Edgar Salinas.
Yeah. So I met him, and we dated for a while, and she would go with me, like, hey, like, let's go because
That was third wheel.
but because he had a friend, which was Renato.
No,
And
but in the beginning it was just
well, yeah, it's because in the beginning, yeah, like my husband would get home and be like he would pick me up to go eat,
Yeah.
and if Ruby was there, we would all go. It was
Double
funny.
date.
Yeah, no, it was like
I
no.
bet he hated it though because it was like he was taking out both of us.
I know that was for quite a while, and then
I've actually known Edgar for longer.
yes, and then eventually I married Edgar, and then we did our lives, and then we would include him like in special celebrations,
Sí,
right?
sí.
Like
For example,
our-
Mia's gender reveal.
Mia's gender reveal,
That's
which
where
was
I
also
met-
my
that's
birthday.
Where I met Renato.
Yes, and then they both went. Renato as Edgar's best friend, and she as my best friend.
Oh.
So they were both there, and they like
And
Renato.
they were trying to hook us up.
Renato was in love with my friend, like first sight. Like
What?
of course. Right? Look at her.
Instant. That's like so
Yes.
freaking deja vu.
And then she was kind of like, no, I don't like him, not really. It's not gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
And we were bummed, right? Because best friends.
I was barely getting out of of relationships, so I didn't want anything.
Yeah.
And I made that clear.
¿Y
Like,
qué
I
te
don't,
convenció?
we can be friends, I said. And he's like, well, I don't need any more friends.
Oh, damn.
Ya sabía lo que
Pero,
quería.
¿cómo te convenció que sí?
No, he didn't. Like, he said, I don't need it. And I was like, well, okay, but that's all I can offer right now. So we stopped talking for a little bit.
Damn.
And then
And
Edgar, Cupid, came back. And I went to go visit Kris one day, and we were there, nos topamos y le habló. And he put him on speaker and we started talking.
Nice.
Y ya.
Y así pasó.
La que dijo que no quería.
Sí.
Yeah. And then right now they're so in love. They're married and they are living their best life.
Wow.
And I'm so happy because we would always talk about what if? Best friend and best friend.
Sí.
Like, you know, one time we said, imagine one day we get to do like
A honeymoon.
yeah, like a honeymoon together or something like that. And hombre, nada que ver, whatever. And now it's like,
Sí. Lo chistoso es que yo conocí a Renato y a ti, Kris, en middle school.
yeah. What?
Sí, tú eras amiga de Rachel.
Yes, but I went to Liberty. Did
Rachel,
Renato
what
went to Liberty?
Rachel, tu amiga Rachel.
Rachel.
Cuadros?
No, but it was Rachel. You weren't.
What's your last
I wasn't her.
She was like in a different group. Like when we were in
What's your last name?
Games. Ezekiel's sister.
Zeke's sister. Oh.
Yes.
Zeke's sister. What?
Sí, sí. Era una chava con la que conocí en un field trip que fuimos como un camp y ahí la conocí. Y luego nada más se me quedó en la mente. And I'm like, oh, Rachel. Me quedé así bien hooked on her.
Yeah, he was.
Like you like her? Or
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you got to go out?
Había un guy que le gustaba y no, it didn't work out.
Oh, really?
Era más su type, yo no era su type.
what? Did she get with that guy?
I think so. No me acuerdo de su nombre.
Oh, why are we talking about that?
I don't know. It's just that the way we met. I met Renato and.
Yeah,
But I don't
Renato, I
remember
met him.
Renato.
So you
Renato
were
went to.
Renato's middle school?
Who's
Yeah.
Renato anyway?
My husband.
He's hot.
He is.
I love him. I love him.
He is.
Yeah, I played baseball with Renato. That's how
I
met
love
him.
the way she says it. I love it. I love it a lot.
I used to play baseball with him in 7th grade.
Tinga.
You played baseball with him?
Yeah, yeah. But he was obviously way
I
better.
thought you were single.
Yeah, well,
See
Oye?
the ring?
I see it. Let me see how many carrots.
Oh, it's shiny.
Very nice guy. He's a very nice guy. He's very professional. He
He-
never hit on me. I promise. I hit on him.
No, Renato didn't come to the
you're
podcast.
you're talking about Asael.
Yes, I didn't say that. You're right. I'm talking about him.
Edgar.
Yeah, no, he's a.
Asael.
Asael, te dije.
Asael.
A huevo.
He's like, what?
She's got a crush on him.
I don't have no crush on nobody.
My husband really had
I have a crush on Carlos.
They're all married and
I have a
happily
crush on
married.
Carlos Cuadros.
Yeah.
Ándale, Cuadros, estás perdiendo tu oportunidad, dale
Sí,
gas.
ya sé. Me va a vender.
Timmy!
Ah!
I love Timmy. That's why I love Timmy.
Who's Timmy?
He's not here yet.
Ah, ok.
Hey, he's not here. He's on fuck.
Bueno, ¿y luego qué pasó? Después de que se rejuntaron y ahora tú fuiste girlfriend de Renato.
Nothing. We just we would hang and then we would like talk a lot. And then after a while, life happens, a lot of work on our side, a lot of work for them here and there. And then, pues, a lot of kids, kids,
Bueno,
one
ella.
after another. Yes. And I love my kids to death and I wouldn't have it any other way. Because I
Ella-
know one day
You're gonna have.
I'm going to have a lot of kids that will take care of me.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
have I bet.
Nah, ni me van a querer ver.
I
No,
bet it's
sí.
interesting. Like there's never a dull moment.
No.
Sí.
Have you met Leah, dude?
O sea, you should do a show called The Garcias.
Cuando estaba...
Kardashians.
Or
Cuando-
The Brady Bunch Garcia
The
Edition.
Garcias / Kardashian Garcias.
Oye,
Sas.
cuando estaba ahí tomando las fotos estaba bien calmado y luego fueron por los kids y luego... Dad,
That's
Mom,
crazy,
Dad,
dude. That's
Mom.
crazy. The part of of building a business, from the ground, it's hard, especially when you're parenting because like you said, sometimes we were like right in the middle of doing, of getting everything ready and I would even forget, damn, what time is it? They would call me. Are they gonna pick up the kids?
Oh, snap.
shoot! And then we would have to send someone to get them and stuff like that. And like she said, there's never a dull moment, but it's good. I mean, for me, it just depends.
Like life never stops.
Yeah, like for me, it's good. Like honestly, when I've had my kids, I don't think I know right now, and it's an important thing to what's it called? theme, I guess, or something to
En español.
think about postpartum depression, dude. It's
Oh,
real.
that's a thing, right?
It's a thing, and a lot of people think that it's just chiflazones or that women are put through so much when pregnant, at childbirth, and then after at postpartum.
Not a lot of people.
And not a lot of people talk about it. There's not a lot of support. Not a lot of people think the way that. Well, I'm guessing it's just like our generation is beginning to be more considerate with things like that. Back in the days, like I guess my grandma and
They wouldn't really talk about mental
they
health.
wouldn't really talk about that, and they would just do it like they would see it as something to be very proud of. In a way, yes, you're proud of being a stay-at-home mom, having to take care of your kids by yourself without any support because, a woman gets to be with the kids and husband leaves to work. Well, it's not like that anymore, right? Our generation is beginning to be more considerate, and we're learning that it's not just our job to care of the kids, right? I'm very grateful with my husband because now, with my 5 kids, my husband's support, I've been able to handle it and everything.
I wanted to say it sounds like you being a mother and your children is what drives you to get out when you're having a mental health
'cause
issues or a stressful day.
I've had it, and I've had when I had my 4th kid, there was a time where I would get in the restroom, my kids were there and everything, and I would just cry, and I would just kind of let it out. My husband would come back home and, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te fue? And it's just like, I would just say, okay, yeah, everything was fine, todo bien. But honestly, behind, all that, behind the scenes, it was completely different. At night, everybody was asleep, baby was asleep, everything was calm and quiet. And I couldn't sleep. Because I had a lot of things in my head that the next day, everything was going to just kind of crumble up and everything was going to come out with me having a meltdown and crying and things like that. My husband would get real upset because for him, it was like, why aren't you happy? You have your baby, I work, you get to be at home. No, it's it's hard. It's hard to be a full-time mom and having to be a full-time wife because they're completely different roles. And when you said, what's the difference? I think that's a lot of difference. For Ruby, I would see my best friend, and all the time I would see her super, I would never think in an envious type of way, but I would see her and I would say, damn, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to get out and work and everything, because that's also really hard. Having to come back from, working an 8-hour shift and then coming back home, being a wife and then being a mom to your kid, it's also really hard. And a lot of people think that, she only has 1 kid. Well, right now when you were saying that it's just 1 kid, he's older. There's a lot of other things just than being old and being able to feed yourself and being able to go to the restroom. It's other things. And I see her, and sometimes she's a very strong person, but when she's struggling through something, I could tell right away, and it's hard. It's really hard. And I admire her a lot because I don't think I'd be able, I've had a lot of support and from my parents, from every people in my life at a certain point. For her, I feel like she has had to be so strong in many stages of her life.
You're getting deep. You're gonna make me cry.
That's okay. You can get deep. That's what it is for.
I don't know. It's because I guess I've never really had the chance to tell her. Face to face.
Dile ahí, ahí
I know
está,
I
mírala.
have her here.
Bueno, ¿qué piensa Rubí de esta revelación?
Let her finish.
No, a ver,
You said I never had the chance to tell her.
Yeah, to tell her that. But what I said, I guess, resumiéndolo ¿verdad? todo lo
pocas
que dije,
palabras.
en pocas palabras. Hemos llevado diferentes vidas. Creo que me expreso un poco mejor en español, como que en inglés se me tataratea y me
Aquí
quedo en
somos
el aire.
bilingües.
Hemos tenido diferentes tipos de vida, diferentes, ella tiene un niño, yo tengo 5, pero al mismo tiempo, mucho de lo que yo hago, ella a veces me dice, damn, like, I don't know how you do it, like, como así, y yo digo, a veces yo no sé cómo tú le haces para tener el ánimo de trabajar todos los días, de 8 a 5, de a veces no tener tiempo para hacer nada durante la semana, llegar a hacer las cosas con tu hijo, y es una chingona de vieja porque todo lo que quiere, con mucho esfuerzo y dedicación, cuando se propone algo, lo obtiene y lo hace. Y es algo de lo que hay veces que yo aprendo en ese aspecto porque yo he tenido a veces, hasta hace poco, ¿verdad?, de que mucho apoyo de mi esposo y yo a veces le digo, ay, no, vamos a hacer esto y es que estoy trabajando. Oye, la responsabilidad, ser una persona bien responsable para tu trabajo y todo, o sea, es de admirarse. Yo no me he tocado, pero pues cuando me toque trabajar va a ser así como ahorita, ¿verdad?, que ya voy a trabajar en el negocio, ya voy a salir un poquito del trance de ser mamá de tiempo completo.
Sí.
Lo veo como un reto y como que algo así de que, y qué padre que por fin voy a poder hacer esto y al mismo tiempo voy a disfrutar de mis hijos. A ella le ha tocado desde el principio, o sea, trabajar para su niño, porque pues si algo eres una mamá,
Chingona.
una muy buena mamá para Damián y bien chingona. Si es que si alguna de las veces lo dudas, don't, like, you're an excellent mom.
Wow.
Llora, es lo que quiero.
Quiero primero decir que muchas gracias por compartir eso aquí en el podcast. Porque
Ay, sí, que quedó grabado. Qué
Sí,
bonito.
sí, quedó
Qué
grabado.
bonito.
ahora cuando pase el tiempo vas a regresar ahí a verlo. Time Machine, Timestamp.
Nomás ahí lo acomodaste, no se ve tan...
No, hombre, se miran bien. ¿Y qué piensas
Tan
de eso,
cursi.
Rubí?
Yo estoy de acuerdo. Y como estaba diciendo hace tiempo, I was talking about how I guess the reason why me and Kris are close friends, or why I've kept her in my, because I don't have a lot of close friends. Like
No, pues creo que mucha gente.
yeah, no, I like being very private about my life, and I have several friends, you know, pero Kris, she talked about me being a chingona, right? But she graduated, having 5 kids,
Yeah,
maybe 4
that's also-
at the time. I don't know.
That's also very chingona.
She was pregnant and she graduated. So mamá chingona,
Wow.
tú
That's
también.
yeah.
Staying home but studying. She failed to mention that. So yo también te admiro bastante, pero what I was getting at is that a friendship like ours, I think, has lasted so long because of that. No hay envidia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like every time she's
Como que la estás
que cumple
la-
sus
la
logros o
estás
lo que sea.
apoyando,
Like
sí.
when she graduated, for example, I called her crying.
I know.
Oh.
I called her crying. I was so happy for her. So proud of her. It's crazy. Like how many? You had 3
COVID
kids.
Didn't let her be at my graduation.
Otherwise, I would have been there. It was during
It was, like,
COVID.
limited spacing for
How many people
it
you
was
could
4
invite?
people, and it was like my husband, my mom and dad, and my sister.
She had to pick one of the 3 sisters.
I have 4 sisters.
Damn.
And I guess that one was the one that...
The favorite.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, the one that
The
was
favorite.
great, pues que estuvo más tiempo conmigo desde que
Sí.
estábamos chiquillas, pero... But yes, it's we've been together through like great stages in our lives and not so great ones, I guess. Hard times and good times. And it's been great having a friend, you know, like that you can talk to whenever you're feeling...
joy, baby. Ride or die. Hey,
That's what it is.
it is. At the end of the day, it's ride or die. Ride or die.
By the way, we have a live studio audience right here at Backdoor Modern Vintage.
Very live.
Very live. Hey, David. This is Erica, by the way. She's a counselor, just in case you want to throw that in there.
Thank you. I want to ask you, to both of you, about each other. What is your favorite way that she supports you?
You want to go first or me?
That she's there for me whenever I hit her up. except today when she was arriving late and I called her twice, she didn't answer. But other than that, she's always there. And especially while we were like right now, life is good. I'm not gonna lie, life is really good, and I think it's going good for both of us. And that's what was your question?
What is
No, it's because I'm gonna try to tie it in.
your favorite way that she supports you when you need
My favorite way that she supports me, that she's happy about anything that I do and she's not envious. And that's key when you have a friend that like if for example, she bought a new car. I started off, okay, when I got a divorce, I was left without a car, right? So I would borrow my mom's. Me acuerdo. I would borrow my mom's. Y luego I saved up some money because if there's anything I do or it's save. If there's anything I'm good at, it's saving money. So
I admire so much because I am not as much of a saver.
I was just raised that way. Like both my parents just raised me and my brother to save. So I'm not the richest person, like, but I'm pretty smart with my money. So I like traveling and I like going on trips a lot. And every time I would tell her, those friends that you post a picture de que andas aquí, andas allá. Hay gente que ve tu página con morbo, right? And they're talking shit about every single little thing you post. And that's why I don't have a lot of friends. That's why I try to stay private. And if you go into my Facebook page, I don't have more than 150 friends because I don't want everyone knowing about my life. People talk shit, and I don't know.
You believe it.
Even within those friends, I highly doubt it, honestly, because I don't add people I don't like. So if you're watching this and you're on my Facebook, it's because me caes bien.
For me to add you.
Oh, that's fucked up. But, o sea, sí. So every time I would, do stuff, buy stuff, I like expensive stuff. Siempre me lo chuleaba y en buena onda.
I love that.
Yeah.
She's always cheering you on, and there's no judgment. Not at the receipt either, and how long it is or how much is on the receipt.
No judgment. I think that's very important. And even on the things we do, si le cuento algo, güey, la cagué.
Sí, la cagaste porque I will tell her.
Yeah.
I will tell her.
And she doesn't, it's not like she talks shit and she doesn't throw it in my face later on.
No,
She's
I'm
just
gonna tell her.
straight up. And this just the way I am with you.
Yeah. That's the reason.
That's what real friends are. If you tell your friend
Everything she
something
wants to hear.
y se sienten, they're not your friend. I can't have friends like that because yo soy, o sea, al chile. Te voy a decir las cosas honestamente. And if I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you straight up, like, hey, you know what? I don't like that you did that.
¿Y han viajado las dos juntas como amigas?
We haven't had the chance and
Bucket list.
It's in our bucket
¿Y a dónde
list.
quieren ir?
Ay, pues lo primerito sería Cancún, porque no hemos experimentado Cancún juntas. Pero, sí, la
Thank you for that
verdad.
question, Erica.
Yo creo que
No importa el lugar,
ella es
no
una de
importa.
las personas que donde quiera, o sea, yo cuando hace poco todavía no salía yo ni de la cuarentena, yo todavía tenía como 3 semanas después de una cesárea.
Sí.
Y fue a mi casa y estuvimos platicando, o sea, ahí en la cocina en mi casa, sin tener que andar en la calle ni nada. We catched
Bien
up
comadres.
from a whole, almost a year, because it was like my whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
I was very busy with my kids, my pregnancy, and she was busy, with her life. So I was like, and that's very important. When you have friends like that you don't, and it's going to sound very Instagram kind of image, right? But when you're with someone, when you haven't seen your friend in like 2 years because of things, right? Life. And then you see her and then everything's just as that, the last day that you saw each other, that's a good friendship, because you're not going to hold that against you. Oh, you haven't been in my life, or, oh, you weren't here, and you weren't here when I needed you for, I don't know, for something very big, because true friends are always there when you really need her. And I will drop whatever I'm doing if she needs me to hear her out. Even my kids, get out. Like, I'll lock myself in the bathroom and I'll listen to her. No, if my kids watch this, they're going to say, Mom.
Oh, they're going to watch it.
Yeah, but Damien's going to watch it.
Oh, so he does watch it.
Yeah, no. And
number 1 fan.
Oh, wow.
to
Thank you, Damien.
to answer your question from me to her, and it was that, and I was actually going to say that it was that. It was when I do something and I'm doing something wrong in my life, any aspect, she won't hesitate to tell me because she wants to see me okay, not for me to do something that's going to affect me or anything like that, you know. And sometimes friends that pretend to be your friends, they set you up for failure. They want you to do the things that will like not, you know, benefit, what's it called? That they're not gonna help you out in life or that they're not gonna be good for you. And a true friend doesn't, even though you're not gonna like it, right? Because nobody likes when people tell us our truths, but we are able to tell each other anything. We don't take it the wrong way. We take it as, you know, good feedback, and then we just kind of, you know, but the other day will be the same day for us. It's not gonna affect our relationship in any way. So that's really important to have. 13 years, dude. 13 years. That's a lot.
You're keeping count?
We
I
were
lost count.
right now we were saying because we were counting, and I'm like, damn, it's
13 years, ya mero. ¿Van a tener una fiesta?
Fíjate, our kids, her kid Damien and my daughter are like around the same age. They're the same age, no? Maybe months apart. And we would like joke around like mi suegra y yo soy su suegra.
Todos se van a juntar.
Comadre, sí, mi comadre porque se iban a casar.
Ya lo tienen todo planeado.
Y cuando se ven ellos, fíjate que con ellos también la dejó de ver por cualquier cosa a meses.
Ajá.
Y cuando ellos se ven, se quieren mucho.
Súper gusto.
Oh,
That's
cute.
sí, todos gritando. O sea,
Se abrazan y ya cuando se van se abrazan, o sea, súper padre.
Sí. Platícanos de tus hijos, ¿cómo se llaman?
Ay, se va a acabar
O sea,
el videoclip
que-
cuando acabe de nombrarlos a todos.
¿100 dálmatas o qué?
No. Mi hija mayor se llama Ana. Mi niño, el que sigue, se llama Damián. Y luego sigue Mía. Y luego sigue Lea. Y luego sigue Elian. Que es el que acaba de nadar.
Bueno.
I know.
Tin, 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 tin. That's beautiful. ¿Y tú? ¿De tu hijo Damián?
Damián.
Dinos un poquito de él.
A Damián le gusta.
Porque ella va a llorar.
No. He likes playing baseball. He likes playing Call of Duty con Renato. He's actually pretty good. Según Renato. I don't even know. I tried playing once. No, o sea, have you tried playing Call of Duty?
No, oh, yes.
No, me da ansiedad. You have to be looking everywhere and...
Mis primos, Emanuel, ellos tenían en México un negocio de Xbox. Me acuerdo. Así de que...
I like to play?
Y yo jugaba bastante, era bien vicia. Halo.
No. Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, that was
Yo... I don't know. We didn't have that game because my mom would not allow it,
Oh.
right? My parents are very strict, but
¿Y qué es lo que hacías cuando jugabas eso? Did you follow the law or?
no, I would the things I would do on Grand Theft Auto. You know, it's a crazy game. That's why my mom didn't let us have it. Pero
Yeah.
un primo mío lo tenía. His house was like the fun house. Vivía en Plantation. Íbamos y jugábamos Grand Theft Auto y luego íbamos a nadar.
Sí.
Estaba...
Wow.
Sí. Pero a Damián ahora le gusta jugar Call of Duty.
Sí. Call of Duty.
And baseball. But I try for him not to play a lot porque es mucho.
Yvette had a question.
A ver, go.
You guys are so awesome, and thank you for coming. And this is the best, like, energy, and you guys are awesome.
I love the vibes.
And next time, bring tacos.
I know. Let us
Well, we want.
Ya hacemos el mukbang.
We're searching for sponsors, and you guys are in the #1 running. We need like tacos so we can go.
From Los Primos.
You have like a little
Saga.
spot diciendo thank you to our sponsors.
And we're gonna show you guys. We're gonna show you all up, and we really appreciate you all coming. Thank you all for
Are
coming.
you coming on Monday? Are you coming on Monday? To the grand
Whenever
opening?
you want, baby girl.
She's going to the grand opening. Y digo yo, o sea,
Oh yeah.
We need to show. We'll come to the grand opening and we'll do a video. We'll do a live show. But we want to see those tacos. Woo! I want to eat them up.
Los primos.
Los primos Saga.
Yes.
Y es porque es los primos Salinas García.
Salinas García.
That's how they got that name. Did you ask Edgar?
Yeah, he said it.
And say, I'm at Cuadros Corner.
I'm at Cuadros Corner. This is Cuadros Corner.
¿Alguna pregunta que no les haya dicho?
Sí, ¿de dónde es tu apellido, Cuadros?
¿Quién sabe? Yo creo que de España, Portugal, por allá.
You haven't.
He plays soccer and he plays rugby, yeah. Carlos is hot.
I googled
Carlos is single and hot.
I googled Cuadros, and then most of them comes out from like Spain, Portugal, por allá.
¿Y nunca les preguntado a sus papás?
No los conozco. Mi papá fue mi papá fue uno de esos cliché hombres que se fueron. They left.
You're being serious?
My mom was with my stepdad. Se juntó cuando yo tenía como
Pero en
6.
sí, la descendencia, pues, o sea, sí, como el apellido del viene del
Pues, ¿cómo
papá.
le va a preguntar?
¿Cómo le va a preguntar? Tienes
Sí.
razón.
Damn, that got deeper.
That got deep. So I'm so sorry that
I'm
I
not-
touched
I'm
some.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not-
Counselor, don't leave. We're gonna need you.
Huh?
The counselor, don't leave. We're gonna need you.
I love it here. I love the vibes. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, everybody should be visiting our location in Westlaco, Texas.
Los primos.
Los Primos Saga. I was gonna say that. And
the
that's
address?
it. Yes, 3300 Rodeo, Westlaco, Texas.
Ahí estaremos.
Ahí estaré. Ahí los espero.
3300 Rodeo, Westlaco, Texas.
Drive-through también.
Yes, drive-through.
¿Se va a hacer o no se va a hacer la carnita asada?
RGB. RGB. Todo se puede.